Ludger. Hey.
Damn you, Ludger! He's not finished yet. I wouldn't use the chromatus again if I were you. When you make a direct pact like that, you then run the risk of degenerating and becoming a divergence catalyst yourself. Considering the sheer power at your disposal, you would transform in the blink of an eye. Well, I never expected that you would surpass me. But that is exactly what makes humans so interesting! We never do what's expected. You want my wish, Origin? Let me tell you my own personal wish. To take this fist and punch you all to oblivion!
Yeah, he dead.
Beasley Bakor, may your soul rest in peace.
A man who gave his life to fulfill his duty.
Hey. I'm so glad that you all came to find me. You too.
Of course. There is nothing to fear. If it comes to it, I'll handle things.
Yeah.
The Great Spirit Origin.
The one and only. I am very pleased to meet you, King Gaius.
You know about me.
Of course I do. You see, the souls tell me everything. They're sort of like my little birds.
You seem quite curious about humans.
Perhaps, but not as much as you, Maxwell.
I suppose this is our first meeting, but we have little time for pleasantries. We have a request.
To rid the fractured dimensions and continue soul purification.
Precisely. I would be willing to help you if you think you're at your limit.
Even if that meant endless torment?
Even so.
You really do love humans, don't you?
Mila, wait! Enough! You would force Origin to continue the purification? I refuse to stand idly by as you continue to torment him with your corruption.
Thank you, Kronos. Your concern for me has consumed you for far too long.
You mustn't burden yourself over me. We must make the humans accountable and have them pay for their crimes. What's so funny?
Well, you just showed the most human thing about you. It reminds me why I love humans.
What?
I hereby grant these representatives of humanity the right to make one wish. Ludger and Elle, for overcoming the trial and opening the door, the wish is yours.
Me and Ludger?
Yes, wish for anything, but you must decide together. I could even undo your transformation into a catalyst.
No, you can't do that. We have to wish away the fractured dimensions.
I suppose one way to save her would be for me or Ludger to turn into a catalyst before she does. That would be the millionth catalyst, the magic number, and all transformations in progress would be cancelled.
So then, what shall it be? You do not wish for Elle's safety?
Yeah, so in case it's not obvious, this is like the ending branch off. I don't remember. I've seen both endings. I'm just like, I legitimately don't care, to be honest. I'm just kind of like picking options, and whatever I get, I get. I don't particularly care about any ending, and I've been pretty vocal about like me not really caring about Ludger and Elle that much, especially Ludger because he's a silent protagonist, but I'm saying it can't be helped here, which I think will get me the one I think of.
It's okay, Ludger. You don't have to worry about me. You'll get to meet the real me someday. Please, Origin. Make the fractured dimensions disappear.
Are you okay with this?
Yes. Anything to keep Ludger from vanishing forever. That's the last thing I want to happen.
Very well. Then I will grant your wish. All fractured dimensions shall be eliminated.
Hey, don't look so sad. You'll see me again. The real me.
Humans truly are foolish.
True. But nevertheless, they still passed the trial.
This time, anyway. Kronos? We shall seal away the miasma together. But know this, your trial has not yet ended.
Goodbye, Ludger.
Yeah, I remember the ending being very brief. There's one more cutscene that plays after the credits. In case it's not obvious, Xillia 2's two endings are basically, they can be summed up like this. What I just got, which was getting rid of all the fractured dimensions, which in turn would mean Elle basically dies, or that version of Elle dies because she's from a fractured dimension. Or the other one is basically, I'm not getting the other one, so I'm just going to say it, but spoiler alert for the other ending of Xillia 2. If you don't want to hear, just mute for a bit, but basically Ludger sacrifices himself to save Elle, is essentially the other ending. I don't actually know what ending is considered true, because it's ideally bad, which is obviously, you know, the one I talked about, where you don't kill Julius, you try to save Julius. Then there's good and true. I don't know what the game considers the true ending. I think it's the one where Ludger dies is considered true. I could be wrong, though. I've seen them both. Honestly, they're nothing to write home about. And at the end of the day, the real reason for that is I really don't care about Ludger or Elle. Elle, I guess I care more about than Ludger, but even Elle I don't care about all that much, but Ludger is a silent protagonist, so I don't care about him. So I guess if I had to pick one, I mean, like, the one where Ludger dies is better because I don't care about Ludger. He's a silent protagonist, but even still, endings are kind of lame. Again, I forget my controller turns off if I don't touch it for a while. Both endings are very much not that good. There's still one more scene that we're gonna see, but, you know. Yeah, Xillia 2. Despite my problems with the game, I like it. I like Xillia 2. The combat's fun. It's Xillia, but I can't even say Xillia, but better. But the combat's essentially Xillia, and I love the Xillia combat system. Where Xillia 2 falls flat is the main premise. I don't like... I think the fractured dimension idea is cool on paper. It's kind of cool how you go to fractured dimensions, but the game hard focuses on Ludger and Elle so much, and I don't care about them all that much as characters. The new characters, like the villains, aren't that interesting. Like Rideau and Beasley. I don't care about Spurious. Julius, I don't care about. Julius is just there. Yeah. However, Xillia 2's strong points are the character episodes and just getting more time with the Xillia 1 characters. I think they could have done better with the Xillia character episodes, but I enjoy the character episodes more than I enjoy the premise, the main story of Xillia 2. The main story of Xillia 2 is like, it's not terrible. It's fine. It's okay. It could be worse, but it could be better. But I enjoy the character episodes more than I enjoy the main story. And even then, I think the character episodes could use work because a lot of them are just like brief and they don't, not all of them really do the Xillia cast justice. I wish this game did more with the Xillia characters. Like, it's a sequel to Xillia. I don't feel like it did it all that well. That being said, it does a lot better than the game that I will, like, that a lot of people know I hate. A sequel to another Tales game. It does a lot better than that game, so there's that. The skits in this game are pretty good too. I just like seeing the Xillia characters interact. And a big part of that is Gaius and Muse. I think their inclusion in the game is great because seeing them like talk to the cast on like a lighter tone and stuff and like joking around, whatever they're talking about is great. Seeing Gaius and Muse on a different, what's the word? Seeing different layers of their characters is very nice as well. So I'm glad we got Xillia too. So Gaius and Muse were playable and they were like considered part of the group, and I think Xillia 2 does well enough as a sequel to Xillia. Perfect? No, absolutely not. Pretty solid? Yeah, I'd say so. Xillia 2 is a good game. It's a good Tales game. It's not a great Tales game, but I think it's good. Now, since I got most of my feelings on the game out of the way and I really don't have much to say, I've been doing a lot of thinking about where we go with the playthrough from here, and I want to do the post-game. Like, I want to at least do a little more in the playthrough. I don't know if I'll 100% the game. I've been doing some thinking, and I think I'm considering putting the playthrough on a hiatus. Like, taking a break from Xillia 2 and coming back to the post-game. Like, I don't know, a few months from now or something. And it has nothing to do with Xillia 2 being a bad game. It's more scheduling issues. Because there's some other games I want to get underway. Because Star Ocean Second Story comes out November 2nd. And the Arise DLC comes out a week after Star Ocean. And then that Dragon Quest game I want to play comes out December 1st. And with my free time being so limited now, there's some other playthroughs I want to start. So I've been thinking about it. And ultimately, I think what I decided is we're going to do the post-game for Xillia 2. But I don't think we're going to dive into it immediately. If you watch my Vesperia playthrough, I did the same thing. After I fought Duke, I took like, I don't know, it was like 2 to 4 months off from the game just to prepare and grind. And then I went back to the post-game. I've decided that I'm probably going to do the same thing with Xillia 2. And also, I can get like friendship potions. I can get everyone's affinity up because for the post-game dungeon, we need affinity. So I can also do some stuff off screen that I don't really want to do for the playthrough. But I'm not ending the Xillia 2 playthrough, but I am going to put it on a hiatus because there's some other games I want to get underway before the new releases come.
Good morning to you, President Kresnik. You have a meeting scheduled today with the new chairwoman of the Rugen Consortium, sir. And the chairwoman's name is Laura. Miss Laura Malmarta.
How do you do, Mr. Kresnik? I'm Miss Laura Marta. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. Oh no, is something wrong?
Edit. Anything else? There it is, Finn. Xillia 2. Sum it up like this. Good things about the game. The character episodes, the added time with the Xillia characters, Gaius and Muse being playable. Let me see. I got a lot of gold. What the heck? Victor's outfit. Good things about Xillia 2. The character episodes, more time with the Xillia characters, Gaius and Muse being part of the group and just more layers of their characters. Combat is still genuinely fun, although I hate the weakness system. Trying to think. That's really it. That's really where my enjoyment of Xillia 2 comes. It just comes from the fact that the Xillia characters are here. And by the way, we didn't even see them at the ending. And I know what you're thinking, Nova, they got their ending in Xillia 1. Yeah, but you know, they were incredibly sidelined. And I get it, and that's my biggest problem with this game. It's too focused on Ludger and L. Like I get it. Like they had a Xillia 1. Xillia 1 didn't leave things heavily open for a sequel, but even I don't know, they could have done more with it. They could have done more with the Xillia characters, even the character episodes. But my enjoyment from this game really comes from the fact that it's another Xillia game. Like that's at the end of the day, that's my enjoyment of it. Bad things about Xillia 2, not necessarily bad, but not good. I don't care about the main premise. I don't care about Ludger and L. The weakness system. And I think that's about it, to be honest. Congratulations on clearing the game. Your clear save data will be saved. Your clear data will be saved when you load your save at New Game Plus, etc. I'll probably have the New Game Plus to platinum the game. Keep this file here in case I want to get the true ending for a trophy or something. Yeah, as I said, I'm not doing the post-game right now. I don't need to worry about that right now. I'm not doing the post-game now because there's some other games I want to get to, and I just don't have the time. But I promise you this. I promise this. After Tales of Arise's DLC comes out, I will not start a next Tale. I won't start another Tales playthrough until Xillia 2 is officially done. Xillia 2 will be the next Tales game or Tales content I do after Arise. Like, once we're done with Arises Beyond the Dawn, maybe not immediately after, but when we're done with Arises Beyond the Dawn, we will get to Xillia 2's postgame, because I want to do the postgame dungeon. I want to at least see the postgame dungeon. I would like to do the cameo battle. Probably going to pay off all the debt. I'm still a little unsure about that. Tackle some of the elite monsters. I want to do more with the game. I don't know if I'm going to 100% the game. I don't want people to expect, like, oh, Nova's going to come back and do, like, everything in the game. No. Don't expect me to do everything in the game just yet. I want to do more in the game. I don't necessarily... I'm going to load my game. Why not? I'm basically done for today, but I'm going to load. I want to just see what happens here. I'm going to do more with the game. Am I going to do everything in the game? Nah. Probably. Maybe not. Who knows? But I want to do more with the game. This isn't the end, basically. We're just going to take a small break. And that break could be anywhere from like 2 months to like 5 months. So I don't exactly know when I'll get back to Xillia 2. It kind of depends on how all the new releases go. Yeah, look at this. All the Elite X monsters are here. Basically, we re-fight them. Ludger can now be a sub-member. Let's go. Love to see it. Just put these 4 because I can. Yeah, okay. Level 74, not bad. How do you access Illusionary Darkness? Actually, no, what's my affinity? For starters. Because you need like 8, right? Mila's at 7, Jude's at 7. Pretty good on affinity. Overall, Xillia 2 is a good game. I want that to be the main takeaway. I don't want people to think I hate the game, because I don't. Xillia 2 is a good game, and I'm glad it exists. I'm glad it is a thing. I'm just trying to find the save point. I'll do the post game. I don't know when. It can vary. I think it's safe to say we're not going to do it this year. Maybe next year. Maybe, like, I don't know, December or January, because, like, I got some other games I want to play, which, you know, I'm probably going to start one of them on Monday, because I have Xillia 2 done. Or main story done. But I have some other stuff I want to start. Star Ocean and Arise come out, like, a week from each other, and then the Dragon Quest game. So, I don't know, maybe I'll do it this year. If I have time. It just depends when I'm in the mood to play the game, you know? Whenever I'm in the mood to play Tales of, I'll do the Xillia 2 post-game. It'll be after Beyond the Dawn, but before the next one I decide to do. And this way I can get the friendship potions, I can get everyone's affinity to 8. I can even do those the Tatalian Abyss quests and get them ready. I can get that optional boss ready, because there's an optional boss you can fight if you go to the Tatalian Abyss and do those 8 quests or 7 quests. I don't remember. I can get that ready. I can do some stuff off screen. So I think this is for the best. Also, wait, I have a lot of gold to pay off the Nova.
Hello, hello. You rang.
I did ring. Let me actually pay this off. I have a lot to pay off here.
2.5 million.
I guess we can go pick it up. I'm just kind of like, I'm just like, you know, rounding stuff out. Why not? Opening up the game here, and then I'll probably start playing it on my off time when I get the time. Oh, and getting all the cats. I want to get all the cats too. That's another thing I want to do. Oh, look at all this. I have so many friendship potions. 6. And poker is going to be an easy way to grind, especially getting money too. But yeah. That is what I'm going to do. So, Xillia 2 is going on a bit of a hiatus. And that'll be it. But yeah, those of you watching, hope you all enjoyed the main story of Xillia 2. At the end of the day, I think Xillia 2 is a good game. It's got problems, but I enjoy it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the main story. I look forward to coming back and doing the post-game. Again, it'll be after Beyond the Dawn, but before I decide what other Tales game I'll be doing. So I'm not going to start, other than the Arise DLC, I'm not starting anything Tales of until Xillia 2 is done. So Xillia 2 is like on the priority list. It should only take like maybe like 3 to 4 streams. Anywhere from like 3 to 5 streams, I would say, to get the post game done is what it's looking like. We'll see what happens. But yeah, thank you all for watching. See you all next time.